The KCCI mobile app. Turn on notifications so you can have weather alerts sent right to your phone. Time now is 5:11 and we're checking in with David. And David, you're tracking this system too, as we are weather impact today. For kind of the first time this winter season, I'm not sure if we can quite call it that, or just fall, maybe like an early winter fall system.
Something like that. It's certainly going to look like winter across parts of the state here later today. Thankfully, this is not a big snowstorm, but there will be some snow accumulating, especially across the northwest corner of Iowa here later today. That rain snow mix is moving in now, and we will see that snow likely falling here throughout the morning into the early afternoon for northern and northwestern portions of the state. Thankfully, at least here for the metro, with air temperatures in the mid-30s to around 40 degrees, that should help to limit that accumulation. However, once you get about north of Highway 30 or so in the west of I-35, we could see some isolated totals on the order of 1 to 2 inches, mostly on grassy surfaces, elevated surfaces like your roof of your car or on the deck or on the roof of your house even, but not a lot should be accumulating on the roads because of the warm ground conditions from the past couple of days. It was 65 degrees yesterday, so the ground is still fairly warm out there right now. So the rain is pushing into western Iowa right now, and it is mostly rain, but we are seeing more of a wintry mix as we get up into South Dakota, and over the next couple of hours that moisture will continue to push eastward. I think by about 7 to 8 o'clock we'll see some of those rain showers moving into the metro area, and seeing that flip over to snow happening here around and north of Denison and Carroll, just to the west of Fort Dodge, back towards Storm Lake and Spencer, seeing that snow mixing in there across the northwest corner of the state. Where we have snow falling by 8 to 9 o'clock this morning, that's where we're most likely to see some of that snow accumulation. Notice we're still rain along I-35 and right along I-80 as well, but between about 9 and noon, I think we'll start to see that wintry mix work its way into the metro along the I-35 corridor, with some periods of steady, moderate to even heavy snow around Fort Dodge and just to the west of Ames out toward Jefferson. Pocahontas, you could be seeing some of that moderate snowfall, as well as Algona, but thankfully temperatures still remain above freezing. So even as it's snowing, some of that will be melting, and the roadways, I think, will stay clear throughout this entire system. That wintry mix continues here along I-35 into the early afternoon, but notice afternoon those rates kind of begin to let up, and then we see the system push out of the area late this afternoon into the evening with all that rain and snow coming to an end. So how much snow to expect? Well, it kind of depends on exactly what the temperature is in your backyard, but where we're about 34, 35 degrees here across northwestern Iowa, we could see some pockets of 1 to 2 inches of slushy snow again on grassy surfaces, not so much on the roads. And then as we get closer to the I-35 corridor, generally less than an inch, and around the metro, a dusting, if that, and most of that's likely going to melt because temperatures will be above that freezing mark. But it's still going to be chilly. Wind chills today will be in the 30s all day long, and then tonight a much stronger push of cold air arrives. Look at our wind chills here by tomorrow morning. We're all the way down into the teens and single digits. So it is going to be kind of a unpleasant day to be outside here today, but the good news is sunshine is back here as we head into next week, and look at those temperatures back into the 50s and even 60s by the end of next week.